The growth phase is a volatile time for every SaaS startup. Not because they lack users, but because they scale without structure. Look at what happened to Evernote. Once a star of productivity SaaS, it grew fast but not smart. Cost outpaced revenue, product direction blurred, and users left. On the other hand, Atlassian and Canva scaled profitably for years before taking on major funding. That's the difference between speed and sustainability. I have built over 600 products across SaaS and AI in the past 18 years, and I can tell you scaling is not about more. It's about better system that can handle more. I'm Swarnendu. If you are new to this channel, I would request you to subscribe to our channel and press that bell icon. I share deep dives like this on SaaS, AI, and product strategy every week. So let's now look into how you can scale a SaaS business. Scaling too early is like upgrading a car before fixing the brakes. Before considering marketing or hiring, ensure your foundation is in place. 3 signals show that you are ready. Number 1, consistent product market fit. If 40% of users say they would be very disappointed without your product, you are in the right zone. Second, predictable unit economics. Your LTV should be at least 3 times your customer acquisition cost. And third, positive retention. Aim for 120% net revenue retention like Slack or Snowflake. This means existing users spend more over time. If these aren't stable, scaling will only magnify your problems. You cannot scale a SaaS business on fragile technology. As you grow, performance, security, and uptime become your brand. Netflix faced this early. They moved from a monolith to microservices when outage became too frequent. That one architecture shift enabled them to handle millions of concurrent users globally. Document each step thoroughly. So your product needs a cloud native design so you can scale horizontally. It needs a multi-tenant architecture so updates benefit all users at once, and load balancing and observability so you can detect issues before users do. Let's now discuss what helps SaaS products grow. The best SaaS products grow themselves. Products like Zoom, Notion, or Calendly have smooth onboarding processes. This means that users invite others without being asked. That's the product-led growth in action. To enable that, you should simplify onboarding. Let users reach the aha moment in just under 5 minutes. Build self-service flows and automate onboarding emails, trials, and upgrades. Dropbox famously used referral incentives tied to product actions. They didn't use ads, and it helped them grow from 100,000 to 4 million users in just 15 months. That's a scale powered by simplicity. Scaling without financial discipline isn't a good decision. Your LTV CAC ratio must stay healthy. Ideally, it should be 3:1. Also track gross margin. Aim for 75% and burn multiple, which is how much you spend to add $1 of new revenue. Efficient SaaS companies like Atlassian or Datadog maintain a low burn rates for years before hyperscaling. And your pricing model matters. Flat pricing caps your growth. Usage-based or tier-based pricing grows with your customer. That's why AWS and HubSpot scale so profitably. Their revenue expands as customer usage grows. Once your product and economics are working, it's time to fuel growth. Start with a repeatable sales process. Define your ideal customer profile. Keep in mind company size, industry, and pain point, and then find 2 or 3 channels with the best LTV to CAC ratio. For HubSpot, it was content. For Zoom, it was virality through product invites. For Salesforce, partner ecosystems, consistency matters. And never underestimate content as a growth asset. Spend time educating, but do not advertise. When users learn from you, they trust you. And when they trust you, they buy. As revenue grows, your bottleneck becomes leadership. Hire people who can own outcomes, not just tasks. Move from generalist to specialist. Have a head of growth, a DevOps head, and a customer success manager. Be ready to outgrow people and processes as you scale. Amazon's two-pizza team rule still applies. They believe that small autonomous teams scale faster than centralized decision making. Customer success isn't a support function, it's your renewal and upsell mission. Look at how Gainsight made customer support their entire business model. Proactive customer success reduced churn, created upsell opportunities, and drove expansion revenue. Use analytics to spot churn early. Track engagement metrics. Reward your power users because they are your most authentic marketers. Your best growth doesn't come from ads, it comes from retention. Scaling a SaaS business is knowing what already works faster and more predictably. When your product, people, pricing, and processes move in one direction, growth becomes inevitable, not accidental. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.